Wonder what good cause has Texas Tech students and Lubbock residents bearing the wind for 12 hours straight? This and more on MCTV.
Do you feel safe on campus? Find out what Texas Tech is doing for your safety next.
If your old cell phone means nothing to you, one organization has a way to turn your trash into another's treasure. We have the details coming up.
And one unusual game at Texas Tech is getting attention from all around the campus. That story and more ahead in your MCTV Weekday Update.
From the College of Mass Communications on the campus of Texas Tech University, this is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to this week's edition of your MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Chris Peters.
And I'm Amy Brewer. Texas Tech played host this weekend as students rallied together to raise awareness for the fight against cancer. Our Laura Waltzer has the details on the event.
Texas Tech students and Lubbock residents gathered Saturday at Memorial Circle to bear the wind in order to raise money for this year's Relay for Life event. Walking from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., true superheroes came together to support cancer research. Relay for Life team's co-chair, Jennifer Glasscock, spoke about the fundraising event.
That happens during the night, and we have on-site fundraisers, and it's just a place where people can go and relax and have fun with other people and meet new people and raise money for a good cause.
The event began with a survivor's lap, as those who had battled and beat cancer walked once around Memorial Circle and released white balloons. Along with the survivors, organizations including fraternities, sororities, and other campus groups sold food, drinks, and crafts to help the organization reach its $50,000 goal.
Not only is Texas Tech the first university in the Big 12 to start a Relay for Life event, they're also the first one in Texas, raising almost $500,000. This year is the 9th year for Texas Tech University Relay for Life.
With over 60 groups participating, Glasscock said certain organizations really stood out in this fundraising.
One of the big teams that is raising they're killing it in fundraisers. It's Alpha Phi. They just dominated, and they're pushing everyone else to actually fundraise, which is amazing because usually you don't really see college students go out and fundraise this much, and all these guys have just kicked it into high gear and everything.
President of Alpha Phi sorority, Lauren Locke, said the event is close to the organization. Using Harry Potter as their superhero, the sorority tried to add to their $17,000 total by selling potions and creepy snacks at the event.
We set a goal, and we set about 6 goals and kept exceeding it, and so we kept raising it.
With a final total of over $46,000 for Relay for Life, students continue to walk and raise awareness throughout the night for a disease that takes so many lives. For MCTV, I'm Laura Waltzer.
Life on a college campus comes with a lot of experiences, both good and bad. Jordan Anders shows us what one campus group is doing to help keep students safe.
Walking through the library, it looks like a study distraction. Big signs, crowds, tables, a raffle drawing. It's the TTU Campus Safety Fair, and it's helping to promote your safety on and off campus. TTU Interim Director for Environmental Health and Safety, Cliff Harris, says they host the Safety Fair every year.
It's an annual event where we bring all of our different sections of our department. We deal with asbestos, radiation, hazardous waste, stormwater, occupational safety, environmental. We take care of all of the government, local, state regulations for the campus.
He says the purpose of the fair is to provide Tech students, faculty, and staff with the knowledge and resources to be safe in any situation.
We cover the whole spectrum of anything that you would be involved in on the campus and even away from the campus. So we're just trying to bring to the surface all of the different types of safety issues.
This is the 10th annual Campus Safety Fair offered for Tech students, faculty, and staff. It's open between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. today. With over 15 different booths offering different information about safety, there's a wide variety of safety information that you can gather here at this fair. Also offered at the event, fresh popcorn, soda, and water. On this hot day, refreshments drew in a large crowd of thirsty and curious students. Located in the atrium of the library, Harris says he is excited about the amount of traffic coming through the event. Psychology major Erica Murillo says she was taking a shortcut through the library between classes when she came across the safety fair. A transfer student in her first semester at Tech, Murillo says she's glad she stopped to check it out and would encourage other students to stop by.
I would come back again. It was very helpful. It's helpful for students. It's convenient just to walk by if you're passing through the library, and it gives a lot of helpful information for all students here at Tech.
If you missed it this year, Harris says to look out for the 11th annual Safety Fair next spring in this same place. For MCTV, I'm Jordan Anders.
Looks like the event was a pretty big success.
Yeah, it does. And the safety fair wasn't the only thing happening on campus. Andrew Nepson is showing us how to bring your old cell phones back to life with a new purpose.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Have an old phone that doesn't work anymore, but don't know what to do with it? Then why not donate it to the Cell Phones for Soldiers drive taking place through the rest of April? The Tech Activities Board and Veterans Association have come together for this drive, making it possible for soldiers overseas to call back home. Veterans Association event organizer Jeffrey Poole says the drive is for all those deployed, and it doesn't matter where the soldier is stationed or what branch of military he or she serves.
It's not just limited to Iraq and Afghanistan. We have, at any given time, we have military personnel in upwards of 50, 100 different countries across the world.
Now the soldiers will get to make phone calls, but not with these phones. Here's how it works.
The money that Cell Phones for Soldiers receives from selling those phones to the refurbishing company, they go and buy phone cards, which are given for free to military personnel that are deployed.
To make drop-off locations more visible to students, the Cell Phones for Soldiers drive has set up booths at most TAB events, so you can drop off your old cell phone and drop in for something even more.
Okay, that sounds good.
One student, junior journalism major Anthony Campisi, has already taken advantage of the drive, donating his old cell phone earlier in the month.
Anytime you can help soldiers out when they've done so much for us, it's always a good thing to do.
According to the Cell Phones for Soldiers website, it has raised more than $7 million and mailed close to 12,000 calling cards every week since the drive was created back in 2004. To check for drop-off locations for the drive, you can visit the Texas Tech Student Union and Activities website.
What a fun and simple way to give back to all of our soldiers. You know, they do so much for our country. I need to see if I have an old phone lying around my apartment somewhere.
Me too. And speaking of bringing things back from the dead, our Meredith Hillgartner goes in depth to show us what the campus game Humans vs. Zombies is all about.
Humans vs. Zombies was brought to Tech's campus in 2009, and now the co-founders are seniors, making this their last semester to play. Tonight they brought me on their very last mission to show me what Humans vs. Zombies is really all about.
I met the group underneath the bell tower at Murray Hall. While we waited for our mission, a few of the players told me about some of the rules of the game.
Basically, it's humans versus zombies, and the people that wear the bandana on their arms are the humans, and the ones that wear it around their head are zombies.
Then came the part of the game that most other students never see, the nightly mission. Waldo, our moderator, explained the task.
Your mission is to find the recently resurrected Dr. Zamboni. He's somewhere on campus.
And we were off.
We're headed this way.
We went all over campus. We went to the sub, to the library, even the old barn in the English building. We fought off zombies, all for the mission of finding Dr. Zamboni.
Well, years and years of evil science school, obviously.
On the way, we dealt with several zombie attacks. I learned if you're tagged by a zombie, then you turn into one. But if a human shoots a zombie, then the zombie is out for a designated period of time, making them harmless.
Watch out, zombie behind you!
With all the running, the game proved to be harder than I thought.
This is a lot more tiring than it looks. I'm not gonna lie, it's about 45 minutes in and I'm about to pass out.
But I definitely wasn't the only one who was feeling the heat of the game. This guy passed out after donating plasma earlier in the day. And this one went headfirst into the concrete while chasing a zombie.
I'm good.
We took a moment to regroup and were able to get back on track. It all ended here in the courtyard of the architecture building, where several zombies grouped together to protect Dr. Zamboni. The humans desperately needed a win. But their efforts were in vain, as the zombies once again came out on top. After it was over, I sat down with the game's creators and two other moderators so they could tell me what Humans vs. Zombies is for them.
It's like chocolate. When you first look at chocolate, it's brown, it doesn't look appetizing, so you probably don't want to mess with it. Like if someone didn't say this is delicious, you probably wouldn't eat it. But it's just like HVZ. If someone didn't say this is really fun, you probably wouldn't play.
HVZ is considered an organization on Tech's campus. Players have to register to play on the group's website and look at the Facebook page for updates. Why do all these people play?
College is such a just stressful, serious, like you got to get this done time.
mean, you need a little bit of time to relax. You've got business majors, history majors, geology majors, engineers, jocks, nerds, geeks. And then we've had people from fraternities and sororities play before. Like, just all these different people getting together as one big environment, playing together, having fun.
The kids that play Humans vs. Zombies will admit to you that they are kind of nerds, but they're just looking for a way to get rid of all the stress of the regular college life. Tonight, they showed me that you can have a lot of fun by just playing a game of tag, and even though there's a couple more rules, it is a lot of fun.
For MCTV, I'm Meredith Hilgartner.
Sammy, that seems like something you'd be pretty good at. Did you get a chance to run around and play some Humans vs. Zombies?
Not this semester, but one of the humans did let me shoot one of his Nerf guns, and didn't exactly work out that well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Chris Peters.
And I'm Amy Brewer. Have a great day.